Okie dokie. So I'm back again um, with a new topic to discuss. Um, okay, I should probably start by telling a little bit about myself. I'm um, I'm Coco. My real name I don't tell. Um, seriously, I don't tell anybody my real name. Just don't. I'm Coco. I'll be 25. I'm a full-time law student and mother. Um, I don't have much family. I live alone. Keep to myself most of the time. Um, I'm bisexual. I love my child more than anything in the world, and I'm extremely ambitious and determined and intelligent, and you know, all those good things. I hope to one day be in the Supreme Court. Um, I hope to make a name for myself in the legal world. Actually, there's no hoping in it. I'm going to make a name for myself in the legal world. You will know who I am. Um, I would like to specialize in criminal minority cases. I'm extremely Afrocentric. Um, I am a poet. I'm an artist of sorts. I don't rap or anything like that, but I paint. I have been writing poetry since I was like 3. Um, basically, that's me. That sums me up for the most part. I'm like everybody's mother. People tend to come to me for advice all the time, asking me, what I think about things, how I feel about things, what I would do in certain situations, and I'm very honest and very blunt. I don't bite my tongue about anything. I'm very real. Um, so this topic is going to be about the the stereotype placed on black women as angry black women. Basically, this is a video about, the angry black woman. I have myself been considered an angry black woman because, as cute and sweet as I seem, as proper as I seem, if you piss me off, that ghetto evil does come out of me. Not saying that's a bad thing. Sometimes you really do have to show an ugly side, I hate to say it, to get your point across, because some people just do not understand when you're nice. With all that being said, it's still so damn debilitating and disturbing and distressing and hurtful when a black man, and I'm specifically saying black men because this is where I find the most controversy. Okay, this is how I feel. This is just my opinion. I'm sure if you watch this, you will have your own opinion, and I am open to hearing them. Now, my problem is when we're automatically labeled angry, bitter black women because we don't put up with your bull. Or when you step to us a certain way, we don't jump back like, oh my God, you were sent down from heaven. If you come at me with a corny, cheesy line, I'm going to look at you like, all right, keep it moving. I'm going to look at you like you're not worth my time because honestly, you're not worth my time. That's just how it is. It doesn't make me an angry black woman. It makes me a very strong black woman who knows what she wants and has standards. I don't believe that um, I don't believe in putting you down, but I will do my best to put you in the right direction so that you can uplift yourself. That's how it should be. I'm not going to, make you feel like crap because that's not going to help you out. That's not going to make you want to go out and do something better for yourself. It's just going to make you, you know, flock to the next sheep that's going to stroke your ego and keep you in that same steady place that's not going to take you anywhere. Um, but I just feel like there's this attitude with the black man that's like, um, oh, and unfortunately, I don't, I don't, I don't know if this is just because, okay, because I'm bisexual, I kind of understand a little bit about both sides per se. Having friends and having dealt with certain people, I feel like some studs act like this too. And I'm just like, first of all, you're a woman, okay? You're a black woman. Um, and people are talking this way about you too. You know, yeah, you may portray yourself as a stud, as a masculine female, as, whatever, you're still a black woman in the same society and they're looking at you a certain way. Um, and I mean, this all goes back to the whole idea of, unifying. The fact that we all need to be coming together and respecting each other and loving each other instead of putting each other down. When was it the last time I walked down the street and somebody either, disrespected me because they were like, oh my God, she went natural, I can't believe she did that. Or oh my God, she's too dark, she's too this, she's too that, or I'm walking down the street with somebody, a guy, or a fine girl, whatever, and they're just like, well, why is he or she with her? Like like I'm not good enough, or like I shouldn't be there, like I should be somewhere twiddling my fingers waiting for the next thing. Like why is that? Why is it that I can't have somebody who looks a certain way because appearances matter oh so much. Nobody knows what's going on inside. Nobody knows what's going on inside that person's head. It don't matter how good how good they look. They may be the most ignorant, dumbest box of rocks you've ever met. But you're so stuck on the fact that he or she is pretty that you can't get past that. That's ridiculous. Like, get it together, please. And then when you come and step at me a certain way, and I'm gonna defend myself because I don't play that, and I cuss you out, or I do it politely and make you look stupid, then you're just like, oh, she's bougie, or she's just one of those evil black women, or she. And I get this a lot from the guys when I you know use my intelligence to get over on them. They're just like, oh, you think you're better than me? No. Why is it that I have to be better than you because I'm articulate, because I speak eloquently, because I prefer sometimes to speak eloquently? I mean, I can speak Ebonics. It's a beautiful language. I respect Ebonics. Why? Because it is a part of our culture. It is a part of our history. That is how we communicated with each other when we had no way of communicating with one another when they took away our African languages. I get that. I understand that completely. So there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying when you're in a professional surrounding, when you're in the professional world, there's a way you have to speak, act, and you know be. It's all about double consciousness, okay? We have to be able to play multiple roles. And as a black woman, you really have to be able to play multiple roles. As a black man, you have to be able to play multiple roles. I'm not saying that you need to put a mask on and pretend to be something you are not, because I don't believe in pretending. But I do believe that if you want respect, you have to exude it. You have to have that air of respect about you, or else they're gonna look at you like you're just some dumb dude, and nobody's gonna respect you. You want the respect that you want, but you have to earn it. That's just how it is. Me, all the respect I've ever been given, I've earned it. I've worked my ass off for it, and I'm not gonna stop now. But I just wish that those who have such dilemmas and problems or whatever with black women would stop dismissing us as, evil black women or angry black women or whatever, because that's how we seem or that's how you think we are. You don't even take the time to get to know us before you automatically just say, well, okay, I'll toss her aside because she's an angry black woman. I may not be smiling one day and I'm an angry black woman. Like, I get that. When I smile, I'm gorgeous. Yay, I know that. And when I don't, sometimes I can look a little evil, but you don't know what's going on inside my head. You don't know. Maybe I'm in deep thought, like, oh my God, we do have deep thoughts. Sometimes we get lost in them. That's just how it is. But, please just stop dismissing us as angry black women. And please stop dismissing each other, period. Stop dismissing, our brothers. Stop dismissing our sisters because they're gay or they're bisexual or they're transgendered or transsexual or they're white or they're whatever. Like, I tend to speak more toward the black community because I love them. But, in society today, everyone, everywhere, every culture, we need to come together because this is our time, especially people in our era, our age, our generation. You know, um, what are we going to leave our children behind? You know, I'll be 25. My daughter she'll be 2 in May. What happens um, years from now? What is she going to look back and say that her mother did? What is she going to look back and say that her mother's generation did? I don't want us to be known as people who just were disrespectful and ignorant and unsuccessful and didn't make any changes. And I'm not saying that we're not making any changes because I see a lot of potential and I see a lot of changes, but I also see, like, there are a lot of flaws and there are a lot of things that need to be addressed and can be addressed and should be addressed. And a lot of them are easy fixes. All you have to do is close your mouth, open your ears, open your mind. Not that hard. Um, but that's just my take on the whole angry black woman thing. Um, I'm gonna have plenty of other videos. I'll probably do this a couple of times today. I don't know. Who knows? I'm bored right about now, so just getting some things off my chest. Um, but I don't know. I'll be back, definitely. Please subscribe, leave a message, leave a comment, let me know what you think. I'm always up for suggestions, concerns, comments, well wishes, whatever. Also, if you have any topics you'd like me to address, I talk about everything, nothing's off limits, so please let me know. And my name is Koko, that's Koko. Um, and you guys take care, okay? Bye.